Hello, my name is Arlie and this is Arlie Tarot, and today we have 4 piles for you to look into what March 2025 has for you. I am hoping you pick piles today by little jars that I have made. But obviously you can go based on, I feel like some of you might go based on like the timestamp numbers. I will say for each pile, and I'll get into it once I'm there, I did use the dice to get some numbers for you that could be significant, and I'm also going to tell you what's in each of the jars, so maybe that is also significant as far as like an indicator that, oh yeah, this is for you, right? All right, so we have 4 piles today, and I usually do 3, but I felt like doing 4, so here we are. And then interesting enough though, I just got a message of, that's good because I always get pile 4, so I'm glad there's 4 piles. So some of you might be like, okay, this is definitely for me and I know which pile it is because I always go for number 4. That's really interesting. Okay, so pile 1, you have Obsidian and Jasmine in your little tiny jar. Pile 2, you have blue lace agate and jasmine as well. They look so cute together. Okay. Pile 3, you have pyrite and lavender. I hope that's coming through. The little shine from the pyrite. Yeah, there it is. Fool's gold, right? Is also what this is called, I believe. Yeah, so lavender and pyrite. Okay, and then pile 4, you have 3 things in your jar, so you are special. Again, pile 4, you're all special, but what I mean is it's special because I usually don't have a pile 4. Anyways, all right, I feel like that was like me saying I love all my children. Okay. So this is clear quartz, marigold, and also a jasmine flowers in there as well. Okay, so I would say go ahead and pick your piles and I'll see you in your reading. I don't really have to linger. It's mainly just we're looking into this month and see what's going on for you. I'll see you in your readings. Hi, Pawan. So if you guys picked the Obsidian and Jasmine, sorry, I went blank for a second there. This is going to be your reading about what March 2025 has in store for you. I'm going to leave your little jar over here so you can keep that energy there. And then as far as how the reading is structured, I have a couple of cards that I am using for advice, as always, at the end, and then these are going to be more of like the solid message for the month of March, and they each kind of have a significance. And then I'm obviously going to use some tarot as well. I'm going to put these on the side for you. I'm going to use some tarot as well to, you know, get into this side of things. And yeah, let's get into it. I did do some channeled numbers for you with the dice, so I'm gonna go over that right now. I got the number 1, the number 10. I don't know, all of a sudden I'm like burpy, and like struggling with words. We'll get into it, but right off the bat, as soon as I tap into I really like got specific into your energy. It feels like someone needs to tell you something, and it's been like, there's been a hesitation about it, but maybe it's happening in March, what's happening in March for you, it's either this person, and take this as it resonates. Like, maybe it's not for everybody. This is a collective reading after all, but it feels like there's someone who needs to tell you something. It's either in March they clear the air with you, or you are the one who, after they communicated, are clearing the air with them in March, if that makes sense. Okay, something needs to be said, basically, is what I'm getting as well. But it does feel like you're in the receiving end of that. Okay, so the channel numbers that I got for you were 1, 10, and 2. So, you know, put that together as you will. Obviously, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11, 10, 10, 2, 2, 2, you know, all of that jazz. Or maybe just the numbers themselves, but very specifically, right? So let's look into your March, Pile 1. Let's see what's going on here. So first card is going to be kind of like your personal soul lesson that's developing this this March for you. Kind of like there's a lot of transits, there's a lot of like planetary things happening, energetic things happening in March. And this, which is probably why I'm doing a March reading, honestly. It was a random thought that I got, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. But it would make sense. March is a very, very, it feels like a very pivotal point for some of you, probably the collectives that I read for. So this is like the soul lesson that you're focusing on this month. Okay. Oof. Okay. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. When I tell you, yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense for you because this is probably that thing that has to do with like you clearing the air with someone. And obviously you're being called to do this from a place of love. But overall, dealing with fears would make sense too for this month because of everything that's coming up. This Pisces season alone has been intense. And we're like halfway there, almost done, but yeah, so I get it. Testing my resolve is interesting wording. You could feel like the universe is quite literally testing your resolve. So, all right, props to you. I think you're acing this, but you know, who am I to say? You know yourself better, but ooh, death. Death and rebirth, honestly. You know what's interesting? The card that I got today from like the oracle that I'm using right now is the seed. And there's a quote about describing this that's very, that it feels like it belongs to you in your reading. And the quote is like, the end is always present in the beginning, just like the oak tree is present in the acorn, right? So the divine is saying to you this March, it's like you're clearing out fears, and you're having maybe a couple of moments where you feel like you're having a death and a rebirth. But it's not, you know, like it's a cat. This is the cat tarot. It's my first tarot deck ever. When it wants to be in a reading, I find it really interesting. And it's also very peculiar that we're talking about a new beginning for you, an ending and beginnings. And this was the beginning of my tarot journey. And this deck wanted to be in these readings. But yeah, so the cat is scared of this. That's where the fear comes in. But like, you know, Bakumin only goes on for a little bit. It will end. Yeah, they're saying keep fighting the good fight. The sun is coming up. Things are clearing up for you. Oh, the Empress. 2 major arcanas. Look at her. She's so cute. Okay. 13 and 3. Ooh, I just heard Friday the 13th. When is that? I think The next one's like in April or something like that, or June. I feel like I need to look that up now because that might be significant for you. Boom, boom. Is it April? It is not. I know it's... it is June. June 2025. Friday the 13th. Okay. I don't know why that's important for you, but it is. Maybe June, Cancer season could be significant. Okay. All right. As far as challenges go, though, because I feel like you could be having a challenging month, obviously, with this. But I feel like that's why I said you're winning the good fight. Like, you're fighting the good fight, but you're winning it as well. Because then the Empress coming up, it's like, I think you got it in the bag. I think it's more, whatever you're going through this month is you exercising this muscle of like being in this energy of just going with the flow, understanding that the fears come up, you alchemize them, you kind of revert back to, okay, let's come at this from the energy of love. And that's literally the Empress energy. I love that. It's like a whole cycle that you're going through. Okay. Blueberry Fairy Gratitude, number 6. Okay, 6 could also be significant. Oh, you could have been drawn to pile 3 with that lavender. Okay. And Chiron, heal. Oof. Some of you could have Chiron. Your wounded, your wound, your soul wound could be, which is what Chiron represents, could be in Cancer, because I mentioned Cancer season. Yeah, June 13 is significant, so, and that's Cancer. Okay. As someone with a Cancer Chiron, I feel you, my friend. I know what this is like. Whew. Even just the cards that came out as pre-shuffled channeled cards, it's like, it's not even, I don't need to get into tarot. It's all full circle is what I'm trying to say. That represents your energy in March. You're coming full circle with something. And I feel, it feels, you do this with grace. You do it very gracefully. I don't know if you've also, like, those words seem significant for you. Like someone saying you do everything so gracefully. Or like when tough situations arise, you internally could be like quite literally in a state of panic and trying to figure things out, and then calming yourself, and like you're going through the motions of triggers. I get that, because your healing is an active thing that you're doing. But to the outside world, other people are like, no, you actually look poised, and you look like the Empress. You look very calm, very, very much in control of all your faculties, in a sense, right? You don't, basically what's going on internally, and it's not that you're like hiding and suppressing things, because you are not doing that, okay? Even if you like set things to the side, because you obviously, you cannot just take care of every feeling that comes up in that moment. Sometimes that's just not how life works, you know, for in the human sense, right? Sometimes you just gotta like swallow your tears, for example, and then you'll cry when you get home, but you know, you're still going through and not suppressing your emotions. You're just, what I'm trying to say is, it's not that you even calculate or have a system for this. You naturally, this is your natural state of being. You deal with things as they come up. You do it gracefully. You're doing great, sweetie. You're doing great, Kylie. Okay, I don't know. Whenever I say you're doing great, that sound just comes into my head, and I have to say it. It's like a compulsion that I have. The Empress again. Wow. Pile 1. I need you. And then I just realized this. 3 is significant for you because obviously March is the 3rd month, so that makes sense. Couldn't believe I didn't make that connection before, but Venus is very heavily here too, because that is twice. Also Scorpio is here. And then we have a comet, Chiron, here as well. And then obviously Taurus, because the Empress is Taurus. All right. The Empress twice. Oh, what I was going to say is, part 1, you might suffer a little bit from imposter syndrome. The feeling of like, you are in this energy already, but you kind of don't believe in yourself yet, or don't believe that you even are here, but you're here. Your guys are doubling down on this. This is 2 separate decks, okay? And this card came out again. You can't ignore that. You know, there's a lot of cards in here. There's 72 of them, okay? You at some point, oh, your guides are like, they want me to have a pep talk with you for a second. Okay. And take this as it resonates, okay? But, because obviously, again, I'm reading for a collective. Okay, disclaimer over. Your guides are really doubling down on trying to show you just how powerful, capable, resourceful, like I said, grace and you have a lot of gratitude for the universe as well, and they see all of that. That's why you deserve all these good things that are trying to come and like generate it. They're trying to appear in your reality. However, you're going through a clearing at the moment. I'm actually, now that we circled back to that clearing energy, I wanna ask about the communication thing. It's coming back into my mind, so I'm guessing it has to do with that. And we're going to ask about that. It's almost, you know what it feels like? It feels like you need the outside world to finally settle so that you could see who you truly are, the energy that you're embodying right now. It's almost like you're like, okay, I am, Cancer is very significant. You're like, okay, I am the Empress. Okay, cool. But where are the things around me? Where is the proof, kind of? And it's not, and again, I don't want you to feel like you're coming at that, at this with anything but gratitude, because you're grateful. So they're saying it's okay to ask for what you want. It's okay to ask for the proof that you want. It's okay to expect good things, or your reality, your surroundings to show who, you know, like who you are and what you truly deserve. It's okay to expect those things. It does not make you ungrateful. It does not make you someone that like just wants. It's not, you see what I mean? Like even you asking or talking to your guys or feeling like, hey, if I am this and it feels like I'm in this energy, why can't I manifest? Why doesn't this come in? Or why doesn't this get resolved in my life? They're saying it's happening. You're just going to a clearing phase right now. And sorry, my train of thought went everywhere, but I also got like it, and this is hyper specific, okay? It's almost like this person coming forth and being honest with you is confirmation for you. It will be like a moment of, oh, okay, so I truly am who I thought I was. It wasn't just me playing a role or thinking that I am this divine being. It's like confirmation for you. It could probably, yes, okay. It probably had another 3, by the way. Holy moly. I think this person needs to speak to you so that they can clear some karma for themselves as well. But in doing so, they're also clearing some of your wounds. It's like the wounds that have healed, but that for some reason they keep coming up a little bit. There's like some kind of cycle that wants to finish. It wants to be put to rest, pun intended, with that death card. Yeah, because otherwise, right? Otherwise, if you are not getting the universe, you know, your guys recognize, if you're not getting the truth from the horse's mouth, to put it in a way, that's so interesting. Okay, then it'll just be you trying to be like, okay, well, are they right or am I right? Is this the truth or is this the truth? Like, they want you to get, you deserve to be out of this energy, is what I'm trying to say. Because this is who you are. This is who you embody right now. This is the energy that you're in, period. I don't want you to question that. However, without that external confirmation that comes in a form of someone communicating with you, is what it really feels like. It's either communication from someone specific, or it could be not a group of people, but it's more of like something that it's some kind of collaboration comes in, or some kind of truth needs to come in, or both, for you to fully, like, it's like wish fulfillment in a way. It's what the Empress deserves. It's what you deserve, because you put in this work. And it's also, I'm hearing, it's time. It's just time. March could be a very significant month for you, for sure. With Judgment, when I saw it, I thought of, there's a lot of quotes coming in for you. That's okay. What I thought was, the bell has been rung. You cannot unring it. And honestly, it doesn't feel like it's about you. Maybe it is. Maybe you and this person, you were the first one to speak truth, and then that was over, and now it's their turn. Okay, that's probably what this is about. There's a lot of layers to this, though. The story is intense, and it's a collective reading, so I'm getting, oh wow, I'm getting a lot of stuff. But these two together over here is interesting to me. Okay. Ooh. Okay, confirmation, because that's, my nose just got super itchy. Okay, 22 could also be a significant number for you. Was 2? Well, 2 was one of your numbers, but because I just saw 22 on my camera timer. Okay. I'm gonna ask about Judgment, because I said there's layers to this story here. Oh yeah, your guys are like, yeah, there's layers, Arlie, there's layers, but let's get, the point is, someone needs to come in and tell you a truth. Yeah, they need to tell you the truth. And it doesn't need to be, for some of you, it's not romantic. For others of you, it is. In general, what it is about is seeing eye to eye. You see how this too, it's just you alone trying to find meaning and resolution, but not being able to see it fully, because it is not just your story, it's someone else's story as well. So that's why there's like, oh, that's interesting too. This intertwinement there makes me think of this card too. All right, so their wounds and your wounds, they're not necessarily the same, but you are in a way connected to each other through this wound that you're healing. And that's why you can't heal it alone. It's time. You put in your side of the work, right? They're doing their side of the work. Now it's time for you both to clear the air here. And again, I just keep hearing that. You cannot unring the bell. The bell has been rung. I'm also hearing a bell like ding, ding, ding. Huh. Yeah. You need to clear this. It could be like past karma, past lives as well. It needs, and there's a swift approach to it, very swift and divinely guided, by the way, approach to it. And there's also another side where when things calm down a little bit, that is very much, what is it? It's a grounded effort to move forward. Wow. I think you already know all of this. You kind of have foreseen a bit of this story, if you will, which is probably why you're very confused, because you're like, I've foreseen, or I've felt, you quite literally could have seen, in a way, in whatever way that you divination, okay, you tap into this high priestess energy. You've seen what's supposed to be happening, but then it's maybe it's been delayed a little bit, and that's why the divine is stepping in now. With that judgment, that would make sense to me too. Oh, but last thing before I move on to your advice. This is not something that you seek out, by the way. With them doubling down on that Empress energy, this is not something that you're seeking out. You're not seeking out this person. You're not seeking out resolution. You've done what you needed to do in this connection, okay? Or in general in this situation. Now it's time to keep working on yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. You've been right on track, right on the money, I'm hearing, for some time now. And now it's time to allow this to come in. You're not going to be waiting long, though. It feels like March is significant. March could also be like a wake-up call for this person, maybe, as well. And then, because we brought up June, so maybe from March to June, in that span of time, this is when all of this is coming in, right? But again, there's something happening in March, though, as it pertains to this. Whether it is complete clarity for you, because you're getting it from, like, source, you know, or the number 27 could also be significant. I just saw it and it called my attention. Or it's coming from this person, right? I keep saying from the horse's mouth. And it's interesting because then we have the Knight of Swords with the communication, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, it is coming from the horse's mouth. Okay, let's look into your advice. Gemini, 51. Twins, the twins, okay. The Lover's card is also Gemini. Maybe you are a Gemini, or this other person is a Gemini. The number 6 again, 5-1. Okay. Let's see what Gemini's message is for you. I speak my truth. I can't make that shit up. I'm going to put this here for you so you can read it. Whew. Gemini is the embodiment of inquisition and truth. This sign taps into the desire to grow and expand the mind from personal thoughts down to observing knowledge from a new book or podcast. Gemini is here to remind you that there is an opportunity to always uncover more. I think that's your nature, honestly, with the High Priestess. I think the speaking your truth thing is very much about what's coming in. Also, someone's coming in to speak the truth to you. It's an opportunity for also you to speak the truth. So they want me to remind you that you should do so gracefully, okay, in a loving way. Show people the grace that maybe you haven't been shown in the past when you've cleared the air or spoken the truth, right? Time to it's time for you to shine and as the true divine being that you are. Okay. Oh wow, 22. 22 is significant for you. 2 in general. Friendship. Okay, this could be about a friend, but it does feel about it being romantic as well. Okay, the energy of friendship supports our intrinsic desire to connect with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. Very much, this is what you deserve, Pawan. You deserve reciprocity. You deserve equal give and take, mutual affection and appreciation. Maybe in the past with this person, you were not able to achieve that. Both of you were not in the right place, right time, right moment for it. And it could be time for that. Also, I'm hearing if it is romantic, friendship is a great it's a great place to start when it comes to a romantic connection, okay? And the affirmation for this card is, I am a good friend. Okay. I'll leave you with that, Pawan. Thank you so much for trusting me to read for you. I hope you have an amazing March, and I'll see you in your next reading. Hi, part 2. If you guys picked the blue lace agate and jasmine, this is going to be your reading. I'm gonna move pile 1 out of the way here. Give you your proper little space. There you are, pile 2. Okay. We're going to be looking into your March 2025. Interesting. As I said that, I'm like, what if someone doesn't find this in March, but it's still their reading? Okay. Well, timing is something of a contrast. Oh my God, can I speak? Okay. Contrast? What? Timing is made up, okay? Excuse me, I am an immigrant and I struggle with words sometimes. Okay. So, yeah, timing is made up. For some of you, pile 2, it could be that you're not finding this in March. This could be finding you a little later. Maybe you want to, we can also, for you, it feels like, for you, pile 2, it heavily feels like the next 30 days. We can go with that, right? Because that's a month. Okay. All right. So pile 2, I did shuffle some of my dice to get numbers for you. And I got the number 4, the number 9, and the number 3. Obviously, any combination of those, or whether it's, you know, 4, 9, 3 together, or 3, 9, 5, 9, 3, 4, I don't know. Or like repeating of those numbers in sequences, right? 4, 4, 4, 9, 9, 9, 3, 3, 3. You know the jills. Okay. Again, words are really hard with you. What is that about, pile 2? Not blaming you, but words are hard right now for me. Okay. Honestly, they're hard sometimes, and then they're hard other times. But I'm like, okay, all right. Let's focus. Let's dive into your energy. I feel like I'm already in your energy, and it feels jittery and oh, you were the one who got 2 of these cards. No wonder. No wonder. Okay, you might need to ground because these cards are from the Forest Oracle. So and they're intended to be from nature, as far as like communication wise for March or next 30 days. And you got 2 of those, so you might need to ground. That would make sense. Is your mind really like racy, heavily with thoughts, almost like you want to do this, but you want to do that, but you want to do this, but you also want to do what's right here in front of you? There, a lot of that shiftiness. Okay, we're gonna start with these. These are your advice. I'm leaving them for last, as always. Let's get into your March. 30 days. You know what I mean. All right. Forgiveness. Okay. I acknowledge the harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yep. The color orange could be significant for some of you as well. Orange could be very simple. Oh, I'm getting that song, Something in the Orange. Something in the Orange tells me we're not done. That's a beautiful song. You might want to go listen to that. Forgiveness. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. An orange cat. Hello. Ooh, and strength. That's so cute. Okay. I love cats. All right. Forgiveness, Queen of Pentacles, and strength. Yeah, it's a show of strength, your strength. I think you've put a lot of effort into staying someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. I think what I'm seeing here is you put in a lot of work as well to not let this world, the material realm, if you will, the 3D, harden you. You're still playful. You're still, you know what? The whole, your mind is racy and weird. It's so interesting because now we have an orange cat. And you know how everybody jokes about, oh, the orange cat didn't get the brain cell today, or, you know, the brain cell is loading, or they share, all of the orange cats share one brain cell. You know what I mean? Like, your mind is really an interesting place, Patu. And I feel like you're also funny. Yeah, that whole thing about like you not hardening because of the world and the things that you've been through, and that is your strength. And you maybe don't see it that way, but you are very strong. Okay, I'm hearing very strong-willed as well. Okay, let's see what the earth needs to tell you, because you got 2 of these. Oof. Stag Spirit leadership. Ooh, are you stepping into some kind of leadership this month? I just heard if you are, you're good enough, okay? You need to believe in yourself here. That is a very powerful, feels very grandfatherly, by the way, this energy. If you have a past loved one or grandfather who passed, it feels like their energy. And they're very much in the forefront. They're very close. They're close by. Okay. Generosity. Wow, 23. Forgiveness, generosity, maple spirit. Okay. Canada could also be significant. I can't help it. You know, maple trees, the maple leaf. Just makes me think of Canada. Have you guys seen that movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once? If you haven't, spoiler alert, I'm going to tell you a little piece of it. Remember when the mom and the daughter are rocks, and they're just sitting, obviously not sitting, they're being rocks, on the edge of this mountain or cliff or whatever it is, existing but still communicating, and they're just looking out and like enjoying the moment. The 2 rocks here make me think of that just now when I saw that. So maybe Marge is trying to tell you to slow down a bit, Okay, that makes sense. Slow down a bit. Listen to your elders, I just heard. Listen to your spirit guides. Listen to the earth. Maybe you want to go and commune with some trees. Be around animals. A pet could be significant. Other people's pets. A cat cafe could be significant. You're removing some blocks here. You're removing some blocks. And they want you to know that you're supported while you do it. Not to say that it's not it's all you doing all the work at the end of it, but you're still being supported. You're being washed over as well. And it feels like whatever you're going through in March is preparing you for something very significant when it comes to you leading the way for something, or maybe a group of people. And it could be unknown to you. Like that's really what a good leader comes down to. You just lead by example. You just are who you are, and then you inspire that in others. Wow, that is beautiful. The 4th house, home. What is up with Cancer being in every reading? Cancer is the ruler of the 4th house, so Cancer was in the first reading, and now it's in this reading as well. Yeah, this being like a window like that, or the home. Maybe you're spending more time at home, or maybe the thing that you're resolving has to do with the home, the family, or home is also like within you, right? It's you. You are your home. You're forever home. Like, and you're always with yourself. I'm hearing too. So like maybe there's something about you resolving issues with yourself, the forgiveness, the moving of blocks, so the flow of love can come in, has to do with you and within you as well. Maybe this being a window, I was thinking first, I was like, maybe you're meant to look out. Like I said, like take a moment, be a rock for a while, and just sit there and admire and look around and experience. But also now it's telling me, open this window. Open this window so the flow of love can come in. And how you open this window, clearly for you, it has to do with forgiveness. And if this is forgiveness of self, then you're being called to exercise that, okay? To work on that, or I feel like you're already working on it. You're just, you're going through the little puzzle there. Very cute. And you're doing it as a queen, and a queen energy, which is chef's kiss. I think you're stepping into, obviously that would make sense too. If you're the work that you're doing is guiding you towards this leadership thing that you're meant to be in. This is for you. It's almost like this ancestor of yours, or this spirit guide, or this past loved one. It's just holding the energy close to you so that you recognize it, or like it's a placeholder so that you can then step into it. That's very interesting. The way that I'm seeing that. It's like the divine is saying, we're here, we are holding this energy for you, this resonance, and you're meant in March or the next 30 days, you are meant to be dissolving the last things, the last obstacles here, breaking down some of the walls that have been keeping you from this. But it's so close to you now. It's almost there. You're almost there, or it's like it's coming towards you as you're going towards it as well. And at the same time, if it also, the energy feels like there's not much for you to do besides what you're already doing, because that is the beauty of being on your spiritual journey, or just being on this journey of life anyways, and trying to approach it from a place of trying to be a better person, or trying to just be, what is it? Well, yeah, a better person. Just be good for you. Because I feel like again, like you're your home, you're your forever home, you're always with yourself. So you have to be happy with yourself, or at ease, in the flow of love with yourself. And it's like, yeah, the more that you do that, it just, everything else kind of just aligns. And, oh, and my head went somewhere else. But yeah, I was saying, like, that's the beauty of this healing journey that you're on. It's almost like once you realize that you are this person, it's because you've been that person all along, or you've been it for a while, and now you're just recognizing it. Because it's like, maybe there's some external thing that needs to confirm it for you, to very much like Pawan in that way, of like, you're about to get confirmation about this. You're gonna be shown just how strong and powerful and capable and of a leader you are. You're also, the generosity here that Mother Earth is trying to like bestow upon you, is because you are generous yourself. Does that make sense? It's because as within, so without, as above, so below, like it comes from you, so that's why it's coming back to you. Don't fight this, Pal 2. Don't. This feels like the internal struggle. It doesn't feel like opposition from others. This feels like opposition from self about something. And they're saying forgive. Oh, okay. We have 8 and 9. Yeah, they're saying forgive. And maybe it's time to forgive yourself about something here. You've done the journey. You've been the hermit. But that, again, this is the beauty of this journey. Again, I'm going to say that. The hermit, it's looking for light. It's looking for meaning. It's looking for itself. And it needs to look up and realize that they've been holding the light all along. The light that they've been following has been theirs. They have been the one guiding their own way all this time. However, with interesting, yeah, with keeping your head down, very focused, hyper focused, maybe too focused on the nitty gritty, and maybe things need to be specifically this way. You're missing it. You're missing your journey. You're missing the beauty around you. That's probably also why they just want you to go sit, be a rock, and enjoy. Ace of Wands. Ooh, you're sit, be a rock, and enjoy. This is the second time that she's at the bottom of the deck, so yeah, just go be a rock for a while. If you can, in a safe manner, okay? And if you can't go like out in nature because it's not possible for you at this moment, maybe sitting by a window could be also significant. Opening that window, if you will. Let nature in if you can as well. Nature is very significant for you, or wants to be in this month, so that you can alchemize some of this energy that you're moving through at the moment. And it feels, but you know what it feels like? It feels like you're fighting it off, or you're putting this off for some reason. Like it's almost like you want to give it like the snooze button or something, but you can't, because you've reached the point in the summit. Interesting that they are literally on top of the mountain. Like I was thinking of the rocks in that movie. You're on top here and there's nowhere else to go but down. Now you have to go back into the or honestly, not even that there's nowhere to go, but it's like you can't. It's the moment where, okay, you were looking down the whole time, you know, with the light coming in, you weren't sure where the light was coming from, but you could see the ground. That's why you kept step by step, you know, you were doing things, you were on this journey. But now the mountain is over, so now there's nowhere else to see down anymore or walk. There's no ground anymore. So now you need to lift your head, look up, and then this is that realization. That Ace of Wands moment feels like the divine saying, oh, this is your aha moment. Here it is. You are the light. You've been the one guiding yourself this whole time. I just heard, you don't need to forgive yourself. You've been forgiven. You are forgiveness. Oh, Pile 2. What's going on here? Yeah. You need to, you're having a very conscious, you're about to have a very conscious shift in your life. It's gonna be like night and day, night and day, night and day. Do you see how this looks just like this? This is what I mean. It's like they're done crying over the spilled milk. This is over. The things that did not work out didn't work out. Okay, let's not hyper focus on this. Let's not hyper focus on the wrongs that you've done, the things that have not worked out, the things that you wanted to do in a certain way but you couldn't, where you felt like you were not capable in the past or right now even. Let's not dwell on it. Do not dwell on this energy. This month is trying to bring you out of that, and it's trying to bring you out of that by making you realize that you are worthy of happiness, and not just worthy, you've earned it. And it's not because something needs to be earned, but maybe to you as a soul in this lifetime, you're meant to be experiencing what it feels like to earn this. Okay, cool, that's your journey, but they're saying it's been yours all along, but now you need to realize that it's there, because it is there. You're not here anymore, Patu. You're the Hermit. You're not in the Five of Cups anymore. And even if you were, once you're done with this, looking at it, you lift your head, you turn around to walk, you're gonna see that there's opportunities waiting for you. Whatever these 2 cups represent for you, which it's obviously not the spilled ones, not the things that did not work out, the things that you're deserving of, that you feel like you've earned, right? Because you need to feel like you earned it. Okay, that's your journey. But part of this, part of realizing and looking ahead at what you deserve as well, and like taking ownership of what you deserve, is to stop fighting the change that comes with it. This is the happiest card in the deck. So that was on the top. Another happy card. This is what you deserve. Happy home, wish fulfillment. Also Leo, by the way, because the sun rules Leo, and that's Leo. Virgo could be significant. Like I said, Cancer, because of the 4th house. Obviously, I'm sorry, my phone stopped recording because my alarm went off. So confirmation. Let me go over the signs again, because apparently those were significant, and I'm not sure where it cut off. But Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus could be significant, and Cancer could be significant as well. Yeah, your spirit guides, your March 2025 or the next 30 days want to show you just how deserving you are of all of this goodness. I think you're gonna have like a snap out of it moment. The Ace of Wands comes in and shows you. I mean, it's not even show you, because they've been showing you. It's more of like confirmation, like quite literally something that you cannot ignore. It also comes from spirit. It could come from an ancestor. It's just, when I tell you, you need to go sit somewhere and be a rock and observe and wait for the messages to come in, because they're coming in. You're having a self-introspection kind of moment that is super significant in this month. All right, let's get into your advice. Ooh, rainbow fluorite. 21. Let's see what the message is from rainbow fluoride. Let me put it over here, actually. So 21, that's up to 3. Maybe that's also significant. All right. Let me put this up so that you can also read it for yourself. Meditation is an important part of my spiritual journey. Oh, brother. Part 2. It cannot be more on the nose. It cannot be more of a hello confirmation. You need to go and meditate. You need to go be a rock somewhere in nature and see what comes up. See what comes of it as well. Okay. Please and thank you. All right. Ooh, 7th chakra. The energy of the crown chakra supports our feeling of being connected to a higher power and a part of a larger whole. Oof. Wow. If it isn't more meditation indication. Meditation indication is a funny, it's a funny expression. I am divine is the affirmation for that. Yeah, you're being called to go and get some downloads. Go and get some Ace of Wands moment, Ace of Swords moment from the universe. You're meant to be receiving right now. Receiving information, receiving communication from the divine downloads. Especially because they are meant to like shift your perspective. Like I said, that's what the Ace of Wands feels like, a shift, a complete like night and day moment, so that you can recognize this happiness and this beauty and like abundance of love and flow of like goodness in your life that's coming in. The aha moments, the downloads are going to help you with that forgiveness. That's your soul lesson in the next 30 days or in the month of March. All right. Thank you, Paul, too, for trusting me to read for you. I hope that this resonated and it brought you some clarity. I hope you have an amazing next 30 days or March 2025. And I'll see you in other readings. You guys have a good one. Hi, Part 3. Sorry, I'm like doing other stuff while I'm getting into your energy here. I'm just gonna get a little Palo Santo going for a second. Excuse me. Let me take Part 2 out of here. Get into your reading. Sorry, Part 3, if you picked Pyrite and Lavender, this is going to be your reading. How is March going to be for you? March 2025. I hope it's going well because it's already March, but we're gonna get into the rest of it, if you will. All right. So I do have some channeled numbers for you because I rolled some dice to get some numbers for every pile. And let me put you over here. And then I also have a soul lesson, some other oracles, and then tarot as well. And then obviously I have a tarot deck that we're gonna dive into the message with. And then I have advice as always, but we're leaving these for last. So I'm putting them to the side. And then the numbers that I got for you were 11, 7, and 5. And then I also got the grouping of numbers 757. Like, I don't know if that's an area code. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna look that up for a second. Give me a second, Paul 3. I'm looking that up right now. I'm curious to know now if that is an area code, and if it is, it probably is. I want to know where it's from. I should have done this before, but that it didn't click that it could be an area code to me before. So, you know, divine timing and all. Let's see, 757. 757 area code. Where is this from? Hampton Road, region of Virginia. It's in Virginia. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of places. Okay, let me tell you all the places that came up. So Williamsburg, Newport News, Hampton, Chesapeake, Norfolk, Portsmouth, Suffolk, and Virginia Beach. Huh. Okay. Very interesting. Virginia Beach. What does that resonate? I don't know. 1996 could be significant because it says it was created in 1996 when area code 804 was split. Okay. 1996 could be a significant year in your life, or maybe some of you were born in 1996, or you know, you were alive already, like living a life, and that was significant. And that, looking that up and then seeing that when 804 was split, that's interesting. Okay, we'll see how that ties, if it ties out. Maybe it's just confirmation for someone here. Extra confirmation, let's just say. All right, let's get into your reading, Pal 3. Let's see what March has in store for you. Okay. Gratitude. I love this card. I am thankful for the life and the opportunities that it presents. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. It's a good way to live a life, Pal 3. It's a good mentality to have. That's a good kind of like soul resonance energy to carry with you. Very beautiful that that's coming in March for you, or you're feeling this way in March. Wow. Page of Cups. This is the Cat Tarot. Page of Cups. All right. Maybe you're being a little foolish as well. Foolish in the best of ways. Foolish in the way that, you know, children, teenagers are foolish sometimes, where it's them just experiencing life and trying to make sense of things and playing adults while they're not adults. You know what I mean? Like foolish in a safe and like overall just silly way. But cute. I don't know. It suits you. Oh, and the 4 of Wands. Of course it suits you. Yeah, it's very playful energy that you're carrying here. Oh, it's so like lightweight. It's very like, it's a breath of fresh air. Okay. Springtime is coming up, so spring could be significant for you. Maybe, yeah, maybe the divine is calling you to be more playful. Maybe that'll help you in like there could be some movement of stagnicity that you're trying to like resolve, or that's what you've been trying to like work towards. You've been trying to be more like easygoing, finding more ways to like relax, again, have a good time. And they're saying, well, you're gonna get opportunities for it. Make sure you take those opportunities. Wow. Remember when I said, I don't know if you saw the intro, but I said pyrite is fool's gold. So maybe this is about money for you. Look at this. Bee spirit, prosperity. Oh, the honey jar with a little star on it. Oof. All right. And 5. I like 5. Also, lilies, and lilies are over here too. 5s are about change. May is the 5th month, so maybe between March and May as well for some of you. Timing keeps coming up, so I'm going to mention it. Also, I did it in POW too, and I feel like I need to say it to you here too, because it's been coming up in my mind as I tap into your energy. This could be for March 2025, or if you're not seeing it in March, it's for the next 30 days. You could take it as it resonates, okay? The 10th house, authority. Literally the Capricorn house, money, material things. Okay. Oh my God, some of you could have this tattoo. You know how these tattoos were very popular? Where it was like some pine trees and then like the squares and all of that. Okay, like geometric shapes and stuff. Some of you obviously could like to hike as well. Maybe you are going out on a hike to have fun and do something for yourself. I like that there's like rainbow colors here, because it tells me like a harmonious energy is coming in. You're aligning to like a harmonious energy. This feels like a dial, like you're dialing in into this energy. Okay. I almost want to look up. Let me read from the book. I feel called to read from the book, so I'm gonna do it for that one. All right, 10th house, 48. 48 that's up to 12, which is 3. So that could be 12 could be significant. 3 could be significant. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Okay, if you're interesting, if your chart were a village map, the 10th house would hold the courthouse, government seat, and the public face of work of your and the public face of your work. Here's the arena for your most public self, your relationship to authority figures, and your role as a leader. So the challenge from this is, a bully is a parody of true, right? Oh, a bully is a parody of true leadership. Be careful not to mistake power over other people as equal to empowerment from within. And then, gift. Wherever you are in your evolution, it's time to take the next step up to the mountain of leadership, empowerment, and accomplishments. So prosperity is coming in for you in the next 30 days in March. But also, this, okay, I get why the silliness was over here too. They want you to remember to also stay in the flow of gratitude and stay in the flow of foolishness, in the sense of like keeping things playful, kind, loving. Be new at things. It's okay to be new at things. It's okay to feel like you're out of your environment, or out of like the things that you know how to do very well. It's okay to be new at something. It's okay to like make mistakes. Just like it's okay if other people do them. Like I feel like you have a lot of grace for other people when when they maybe fuck up or are new at something and mess up or whatever, but you don't have it with yourself, and they're saying it's time to have it with yourself as well. Keep that in mind. Take that as it resonates and apply that to whatever it does, but because I'm not seeing a specific thing. Because for some of you, it could be about job or a new job or a new position in the job that you already have. For others of you, it does feel like an inflow of money, which in a way in this world also equals power. And they're saying manage that with the right kind of mentality, but also manage other people's how other people show up in your reality, or even how you show up in for other people. Manage that, manage your expectations as well. Maybe you expect a little too high of yourself, and they're saying you keep yourself in a box when you do that. Like, you keep it yourself, especially in a place of rigidness. You don't want it to be rigid. They're calling you to be flowy, playful. With the Four of Wands too, the Four of Wands are usually about like unity, setting a foundation as well, because 4 is our foundation. So what a beautiful foundation that you're setting here. Yeah, careful, not careful. It's more of pay attention to the foundation that you're setting, the leader that you're becoming, the authority figure that you're becoming. Maybe you're in your own right, you're becoming an elder to a certain extent, right? You've reached a certain point, you've turned the page in your life. You're at this point where now you're one of the adults, like you're one of the elders, you're one of the people that others kind of go to for maybe advice, maybe just, you know, you lend an ear, you lend money, you lend time, resources to others, because you're seen as someone who can provide that. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. You're going to get opportunities to show up in this world, in this life, as the true leader and beautiful being that you are, giving great, you know, you're very grateful. You also have a sense of humor. You're playful. You have a solid foundation here. There's prosperity, change, and good energy all around you. Allow the opportunities that are coming in to show up as that, to grace you with their presence, if you will. I feel like the work that you do is work, but you also feel, your energy feels passionate, Pile 3. That's really what it is. You feel very passionate. And that, I'm going to take that out of context as well and just say it as a statement. You feel very passionate, in the sense of like you feel in a passionate way about pretty much everything that you do. So your energy feels very intentional. It feels very deliberate. It's beautiful energy. It really is. Let me cover her up here because she's a little naked. The Star, Aquarius energy, of course. Of course, Aquarius is our for community, for humanity, for the grand picture. They want to like encompass everyone in their fair, their out there thinkers. That's you. That's your energy. It's beautiful. You're an alchemist as well. I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck right now. Yeah, you transmute. See, in the day-to-day things, it's so very interesting. I'm seeing the whole picture now. In the day-to-day thing, you feel like a page, and you feel like a page because you feel like you're in this Eight of Pentacles moment where you're just hard at work, continuing, you know, and you feel new. You feel like, but you're not. This is really you. It's not the Eight of Pentacles. It's the Magician at work. But part of this Magician energy being able to be here is because you also carry this energy of being new and trying new things and being playful about it. Like it's like you can't really develop new things unless people are thinking outside of the box, doing things differently, doing things to trial and error, having even fun with the things that they're doing, right? Isn't it like a lot of the discoveries that have happened by accident as well, right? In our lifetimes. So think about that. Okay. The Star and the Magician. The Ace of Pentacles, perfect. You have, look at that. I was gonna say you have everything you need, and then they give you another thing. You're fucking with me right now. 3 aces. I'm pulling them from the top of the deck. I'm not like I almost want to find the other ace now, the Ace of Wands. And I want to see where it is, because that's 3 aces back to back. Pow 3. Who are you? For real, I'm not just saying that to be like clickbaity or whatever. Who are you? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Because yes, you truly do have everything you need here. You had it when I pulled this out. I was like, yeah, you have everything you need, because it feels like the Ace of Pentacles is like the final kind of like anchoring things in, and then boom, boom. I'm finding the other one. Hold on. The Ace of Wands. We're gonna see what's around it, and it'll tell us a little story as well. But 3 aces back to back, beginning after beginning after beginning. Wow. Like I said, yeah, who are you? This is also the energy that you're meant to be in and embodying. By the way, aces are ones, right? But remember, we got the Magician, so that's already a 1. So 1, 1, 1, 11, 11. Yeah, because the 4 of Wands is 11, 11 as well. And the fact that I'm searching for the Ace of Wands is it's not lost on me. There it is. Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I had to take a breather there because this energy is a little heavy over here. Do we see that? Do we see how this is? So the Ace of Wands, it's not, I don't know what word to use here. I was like, oh, it's blocked by these two energies. Blocked by these things that you're probably working on, wounds that you're working on right now. But it's not, block is not the right word. It's more of like it's being hidden in this veil between these two. It's hazy here. And it's hazy and it's hidden between these two. Not hidden for long, by the way. It's just being overlapped, overlooked. Oh, okay. There is communication from spirit and inspiration. You're being inspired towards something. However, around it, around that inspiration, could be some triggers about not so many good things that have happened the last time you venture out in that way. Or yes, that's what it is. And they're saying this is not like the last time, or this is not like the other times when you ventured out, pile 3, because now you're ready. You're, like I said, you're an alchemist, you're a magician, you have everything you need, you have all the tools, okay? You really, really do. You've worked for them. You've set this foundation. This is not like the last time, is what I keep hearing. It's not like the last time. Whether you have a pinpoint, a specific moment where you could be like, I know I fucked up in that moment right there. They're saying that is not the same this time around. If for some of you, this is something that's like circling, right? That's something that you're pursuing, that you've tried before. But if it's not, and you're just, again, being a pioneer of in some way, doing something very, very new that has not been done before, and all this time you've been maybe keeping it to yourself, setting your own foundation, and just trying and trying and trying, they're saying it's happening. You're finding the secret sauce, the formula, it's gonna feel like a discovery moment as well. I hope this all makes sense to you, because obviously it has to. It's not about me, so that's why I'm not like seeing it, and I cannot like pinpoint what it is for the life of me. But I know it will make sense to whoever needs to. All right, let's move into your advice. Opal. Oh, let me show you some opal. I have an opal. Okay, very beautiful. Oh, that's such beautiful energy. I'm leaving it over here for you. Very calming energy coming from opal today. All right, let's see. That's your message there. I give to the universe. Sorry, what I give to the universe is sent back to me. Oh, isn't that the truth? Wow. Prosperity, gratitude. Of course, you give gratitude, you get gratitude. You exude and help with prosperity. What it feels like, you help set other foundations, foundations for other people. Like I said, you're a pioneer in some kind of way. And of course, if you're a pioneer and that's your energy, the universe gives back. Do you see what I mean? The aces are from the universe. They are from source. And you have all of them out here. Yeah, sure, I pulled this one out. But I had to pull it out because you weren't going to. Your energy was not letting me get to this. There's not your energy. It's like that fog, that veil, right? They're saying, nah, you're getting it. You're getting things. You're getting gifts. You're getting what you deserve. Pile 3. Because you've been giving it out. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. It's so synchronistic. And it's not even for me, but that's so perfect. I give to the universe. Sorry, what I keep saying, I give to the universe, instead of what I give to the universe is sent back to me. Maybe you're stuck in that. You're stuck in that place where you're just like, I give to the universe. I give to the universe. And the universe is trying to like complete the sentence for you, complete the whole thing, and be like, no, where you give, I give as well. Okay. Authenticity, another 10. You know what? I swear to you, when I saw the 10, I was like, oh, it's the same as authority. No, obviously, almost, right? But I was like, did we just get the same word again? No, but we got a better word, authenticity. Again, what I give to the universe, it gives back to me. You give authenticity, you're giving authenticity. It's giving whatever, fill in the blank. Well, it's being given back to you. Authenticity. The energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives, with others as well as with ourselves. That is such beautiful energy. This card is mesmerizing to me at the moment. It's like almost magical looking. I don't know. I just keep looking at the little specks over here and how everything just ties in and just, okay. And it's so beautiful. The colors are beautiful. Oh, wow. The colors are very alike here. Look at that. What are the odds? I just got like a weird, not a weird, but it's like what I'm hearing is the opal cannot help but be an opal, right? It's authentic. It shows its colors. It can't hide them. That's who you are as well. Your true colors are showing, Pile 3, and they are beautiful. Okay? They are beautiful, and they are deserving of all the goodness that's coming in. And it's okay that there's a little bit of a veil, a little bit of an overcast over it, and you're not seeing it correctly or seeing it fully for what it is yet. But you will. You will, and you will see yourself for who you are in due time as well. And that's part of also what you deserve. Beautiful. All right. Thank you so much, Pile 3, for trusting me with your reading. I hope that this brought you clarity, gave you confirmation. I hope you have an amazing, wishing you an amazing March or next 30 days. And I hope to see you in other readings in the future. Bye, guys. Hello, Pile. I was gonna say Pile 3, I'm so sorry. Hello, Pile 4. I'm not used to having a Pile 4. That's what's wrong. Okay, not wrong. It's just what happened. If you guys picked clear quartz and marigold and jasmine, this is going to be your reading. I'm gonna leave your little energy jar over here. And I did channel some numbers for you, kind of like, you know, so that if you see them out there in the world, you can kind of have a reference for this reading. I have some pre-shuffled things that are going to kind of give me an overall scope, and then we're going to look into it with tarot. And as always, I have some advice for the end for you here. And then the numbers that I got for you were 8, 6, 12. And because I got 12, I was like, okay, I'm going to add that. And I got 3 out of that. So yeah, 8, 6, 12, and 3 are your numbers. And when I started recording your, when I looked up, when I was saying, oh, hi, Pile 3, and it wasn't 3, it was actually Pile 4, I saw 33 on my timer. And then I also saw 33, because I was looking up again. So 3s could be very significant for you, even though you're Pile 4. Hello. A rare occasion, but a welcome one nonetheless. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what March has in store. And I want to leave it open as well, as far as if you're not seeing this in March 2025. It could be for any March moving forward, any year, I mean. And then it could be for the next 30 days as well, okay? Oh, all right. Peace. We're starting off very nicely. Your energy feels really good. It does feel like this. It feels calm. Calm, cool, and collected. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. That could be an affirmation that you want to like write down or have. I just saw like someone putting that in a like a picture or something, and keeping it as their screensaver as well on their phone, to kind of like affirm it, or like whenever they see it, they say it. That's beautiful. Okay. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. I do that sometimes. I type little affirmations, and I put them as my background so that I know that it's there. And obviously we're looking at our phones very often, and when I catch a glimpse of it, I'm like, oh, that's so nice. Good reminder. That could be for you. All right. Oh, I believe this is the Four of Swords. It is. Four of Swords? I'm gonna have to look at the book. Ooh, and the Hangman. Look at these. Both of these upside down. Huh. Yeah, it is the Four of Swords because we're seeing their four little teethers right here. So yeah, this is a cat tarot, guys, and this is my first tarot deck actually. Before I even had a cat, and now I see the cat behavior everywhere in the this tarot deck, and it's adorable. These two little dudes being upside down, it's interesting. Four of Swords definitely leads me back to a peaceful kind of like let things kind of anchor in, resting and like recuperating. And then the Hangman, seeking information, seeking meaning. Are you seeking meaning about something? Purity, the unicorn. So this is a message from Mother Earth. It's so interesting. I just heard I heard it yesterday too in the reading that I did. Do you believe in magic? Also, I believe the unicorn is the national like animal in Ireland. Is it Ireland? It could be. I could be wrong, but I know there's a country in Europe over there. Is it Ireland? It probably is, where their animal is the unicorn, and I feel like that is beautiful and that's so perfect. Why not? Why not a mythical creature? This is a mythical place. Earth is a mythical place. Okay, you could like go back and forth between. Oh, I just realized one of your numbers was 12, and this is 12. This is the Hangman, number 12. Also Pisces energy, by the way, but you could be someone who fluctuates between trying to see things with a very practical mind with that Four of Swords to then seeing it completely upside down differently and being like, oh, this is actually magic. This wasn't just step by step, whatever. It's actually magic. It's like, you might fluctuate between the two, or there's things that you apply a certain lens to, and then others that you apply the lens of like the magical, mystical kind of thing. The unicorn is beautiful though. What a beautiful being to have appear in your reading. Maybe some of you feel very connected to like unicorn energy or earthly energy in general. Oh, also horses could be significant. Aries, act number 1. We are in Pisces season, but March, oddly enough, is half Pisces and half Aries. So maybe when Aries comes around in March, you're being called to act towards something. Ooh, you're like meant to bring some kind of change. With the lining here, I just think it's like, it's a swift kind of movement that you're bringing in. But coming after this card, it's almost like there's some kind of magical, there's magic behind this energy. But this one feels very much like something that you're doing. Obviously in the 3D, it's not happening in the ethers of things, but it's being backed up by this energy. Okay. Again, that song, Do You Believe in Magic? Just keeps playing. All right. My brain is like a radio, honestly. That could be you too, by the way, Paul 4. Are you a channeler? Do you channel energies, little phrases? Do you channel like Music, maybe. Are you, maybe you compose music, you make music, or you write. A lot of it's more music. It's more of sound oriented than it is like words that you're writing. It just feels like you receive information, receive messages from the divine. Maybe you're meant to act upon that. Act upon the things that you're receiving, and your that your logical mind. Now this dude makes sense. Okay, that your logical mind cannot like fully comprehend. Because they look honestly like spaced out a little bit. And then, excuse me, you're making sense of them slowly but surely. But at the end of the day, the energy overall, the Hangman again. Wait, I want to see what's behind it. Oh, yeah. At the end of the day, the earth energy. After that just tells you, hey, it's just magic. Just go with it, my friend. Like, it's cool. Don't overthink it, is what I just heard. I keep looking at this because I'm like, how does this tie into here? And I just keep hearing, don't overthink it. And honestly, if someone was not going to overthink, it's going to be an Aries. Don't overthink it. This dude is an overthinker. This dude is an overthinker, but they are not. They act. Yeah. And I just heard, as you should. You got to act. You got to do the things that you feel inspired to do. But it's like, well, if I have to act, I have to make sure I act correctly. But this energy it's coming in and is trying to like propel you forward. They don't want you to overthink it. They want you to act. Ooh, they do want you to act. It's like you've heard the call, so you gotta act. The thing about this is the Tower is a good thing too. It depends how what lens you're looking through it with, I should say. Where it's like, this is swift energy. Do you see that thunder? Yeah, I knew that was going to be significant. That lining is interesting. Okay. This energy is either you do it or I do it. And who's speaking is the universe. Who's speaking is your spirit guides, your higher self. Whoever you want to assign that to, of like, they can rock your world so you can, rebuild as you should. Take action. If you don't act, they act. Okay? Sometimes it's a little, I just heard as well, ooh, it's better to ask for forgiveness and permission. If it comes down to it, Pal 4, if you, in your heart of hearts, know that you want to do this certain thing, but the only thing stopping you is trying to like maneuver the 3D world about it, take that as a resonance, as far as like, don't do anything illegal, okay? Oh my God, that popular little clip of like, oh, don't do anything, whatever. And then the other guy pops in and is like, you do whatever you want. It's like, I'm going to find it and link it for you. Oh my God, 44 on the timer. Oh my God, okay. I'll find it and put it in for you. It's like, yeah, your logical mind is like, don't do anything hasty. Like, wait, let's figure this out. Even your intuition a little bit is like, well, let's look at it this way. Maybe it's, and then really your spirit guides are like, you do whatever you want. You destroy those things. Yes. Aries again, act, my friend. Pal 4, it's time to go, okay? It's time to go. What the fuck? I'm sorry I'm cursing. I'm not sorry, but it's time to go. Again, if you know in your heart of hearts that this is the right thing for you, act. Let the pieces fall where they may. Let the things that are not working out anyways crumble. Who cares? Is what I just heard. Who cares? But I just heard I care. Okay. I understand that you care, but you're being called to act. You're being called to embody this energy. You're in it. It's coming your way. It's coming forward. Aries season in March could be very significant. Not could, it is significant. I'm not even leaving it up to chance, because I feel like you don't need more of that in your life, of the back and forth of like, is it not, is it, no. Go towards what you deserve. Oh my God. I was gonna say, after the 8, we have the 9 of Cups, which is what you deserve, wish fulfillment. You know, like it's a moment of celebration for you in this journey. After the choices that you've made, the top choice, this is not an easy thing to do. When I tell you go, act, do the thing, obviously it's not easy. Look at what it's coming of it, or like what is being the action that you're trying to very, very, very much bring it into existence. You're trying to act, but you're trying to act in a way where everybody's going to be pleased. And the universe is saying, my friend, it is impossible to please everyone. Your actions could be catastrophic in a sense to one individual, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to be catastrophic for everyone. It's, if anything, it's a rebuilding. And even for that individual that it was a tower moment, and that if that individual is you, if it was a tower moment, when you look back, you're going to recognize that you needed to do this anyways. There was no other way. There was no other way forward but through it. Let me go back to this. After the 8 comes the 9 of Cups. 8 plus 1 is 9. You deserve to go towards what you feel called to do, because it's meant for you. There's a reason why you want to go that way anyways. There's a reason why you're not happy here settling for this anymore. This is the card about not settling, even though things are okay and they're good. But it feels in your soul, in your heart, that it could be better. It does not feel as harmonious as it should. So then you go towards what feels more harmonious, more like you. And the divine is saying it's here, it's waiting for you. You just need to act. Oh my gosh. You know that pile, I've shuffled this deck a lot, okay? Pile 3 got ace after ace, and you are in the same boat. No. Okay, almost. They got 3 aces back to back, you got 2. But still, like I said, act. The back and forth, no need. Here it is. The divine is, oh, this is also, okay, I'm hearing, all right. This is also your spirit guide saying, hey, oh, maybe you guys have a time limit. There's a restriction here. Timing is significant for you. All right, let me, and please take this as it resonates. Obviously, it won't be for everybody, but if this resonates with you, the whole thing of like act, you got to do this, you know what you need to do, blah, 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 right? They're saying, make sure that this is happening before Aries season, because once Aries season hits, you're going to be in your power, whether you want to or not. You're going to be heading towards this, whether you want to or not. It's not necessarily that you're being dragged or your free will is being taken from you. It's not even that. It's that the divine steps in, right? 8 of Cups, divine steps in. 2 of Pentacles, divine steps in. Like the clarity, the drive, the passion behind it, it's coming. So they're saying prepare for this. Prepare for this, because this is alignment, okay? It's alignment, it's not a punishment. Maybe making the choice feels like a punishment. Ooh, I felt that in my heart, like quite literally in my chest. Making the choice, or like following through, because I think the choice has been made, Pile 4, I'll be honest with you. You know yourself better than I do, obviously, but it feels energetically like you already know. You know already. So now it's time to act. But the act of it feels like a punishment. Or could feel like punishment, maybe because you feel like you're not being fair to everyone involved or something. I'm being so vague about it because I'm not getting specifics. Like I'm getting certain glimpses here and there of like, if it's about like you moving to another job, or if it's about you ending a relationship, if it's about you ending like a friendship, setting a boundary, something, right? It's a very important thing that you're doing. It's not, obviously it's not a light thing, obviously, because look at the energy that's backing you up here. But your spirit guides are saying it's needed. It's time for it. It's time. All right. I don't know if I want to get, I want to get one card for the Tower. Let's just see what else it has to tell us here. More communication from the divine, you don't say. All right, swift movement again. A more, I would say this is like a light version of this. So if this is extra hot sauce, this is mild, right? Not that it's mild in general, it's still the same thing, but it's milder, it's less spicy, it's less of a jolt to the system. Excuse me. I don't even know where that cough came from, but I felt like I was choking on my words. Okay, what? All right. Okay, part 4. All right. Oh. Okay, I have to say what I just got. And please, 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 I am not, don't make this fit. It's what I want to say. Part 4. I don't know if you saw part 1. And part 1, I don't know if you're watching part 4, but you could be connected. And also, part 4, are you the person who needs to speak a truth to part 1? And if you feel like this is about you speaking a truth to someone, being clear in the air, being honest about probably how you feel about them more than anything, or yeah, that's just what it is. I'm not putting an or on it. It's time to do that. It's time. You're gonna get through it. It's gonna be tough, but you'll get through it. Okay? If that doesn't even make sense to you, don't take that, okay? Don't take that for your message, but that is for someone. It would make sense if you are connected to Part 1, because Part 1 was the Empress again and again and again. And the Emperor is here. Oh, and the baby Empress is here. Huh. Time to go. This 8 of Cups is a 5 of Pentacles, and it's not what you deserve. Are you settling for something? Or you have settled up to this point for something, and you're not meant to. You are not meant to. You know what this Sun card is telling me? If it's not a hell yes, it is a simple no. It's a no. So if where you are right now, it's not a hell yes, then it's a no. And I feel like that's what you know already. You know this already. And you've been trying and trying to find reason and trying to find balance where you are and where you want to be, or who you are and who you want to be, who you are with and who you want to be with. Like there's just so much if, buts, and whatever. But at the end of it all, what you deserve is happiness and goodness, peace. You deserve this. You deserve magic. You deserve to feel like you live in a magical place, in a magical world, because it is a magical place and a magical world. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful life. Why are you settling for less? Take that as it resonates. I'm just here to deliver some tough love, apparently, today. That's not even tough love, but you know, that felt hard to say to you for some reason. Whew. All right. Tough conversations. All right. Advice. Oh, Cleopatra. This is interesting. I've never gotten this card from this deck. Number 3. Okay. Let's see what Cleopatra has to tell us. Oh, wow. My feminine energy makes me strong. The power that lies with the divine femininity is graceful, beauty, nurturing, and compassionate. Cleopatra reminds you to not let others underestimate you or the power of the divine feminine. Practice embodying the goddess within you when you are searching for an extra boost of confidence. Okay. Part of being the emperor and being in that energy, if you resonate more towards the divine masculine energy, is also having a very balanced, very happy inner divine feminine. They're saying that's also where your power lies. Maybe that's the magic that you're missing. That's the secret little sprinkle of mystical thing that you've been kind of shutting yourself off from as well. Or if I'm gonna put it again, for those people that it feels like it is a relationship or someone specific, the reason why you're not experiencing this life or this life, I'm gonna say it like that because that's how it wants to be said, as magical and as sparkly and beautiful as you're meant to, is because you're not connected to your person or the divine feminine in your life, who you feel called to be connected with. Again, this feels like such a, please, it's so hyper specific. If it's not for you, don't take it, okay? It is not easy as a reader to deliver such a specific message to a collective of people. But if I'm called to do it, I have to do it. And that is even your energy. That is the energy that you like have within you, or what's trying to like show you. Your universe is trying to, your guides, your higher self is trying to be like, you already know this. You know who it is. You know what you're meant to be saying. You're meant to be communicating. You're meant to be together. You're meant to be in each other's life to some capacity. Don't settle either. It's like that thing just keeps playing in my head of like, don't settle. Do not settle. Oh, you've settled enough, for. You've settled for long enough as well. All right. Wow. What a call out. For real, for real. Your guys are not kidding. I would be surprised if you haven't had like very tough things, tough, very like truthful moments happening in your life, or maybe if you're someone spiritual who has seeked out a reading or have, I don't know, but I feel like the divine has communicated with you very, very straightforward as far as, if you are this emperor, you are this divine being, you need to act accordingly, Power 4, because it's your integrity, it's authenticity. You don't have integrity unless you act accordingly with who you are. And like I said again, the settling, the not speaking, the constant back and forth, and not actually like following through on the things that you're receiving and the clear guidance that is being presented to you, it's a disservice to you, this other person. It's a disservice to your life. It's a disservice to your journey. It's a disservice to the magic of life, of your life in particular. Okay, integrity. The energy of integrity supports our choice to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by a higher moral standard. So this choice or this thing that you need to act upon could be triggering your integrity, or like what you view as what your integrity is, you know, like your word is your bond, or something like that. But it's like certain oath or certain promises that you made them when you were that person. And you have to recognize that you can change and you can evolve, and you have, which is why they're saying if it doesn't resonate anymore, it's because you're not that person anymore. And trust that in the other end as well, whoever you're settling for, or whatever you're settling for, is probably also quote unquote settling for you. And that's not what either of you deserve. You know what I mean? It's like that whole, if we want to apply it to a job, it's like, okay, you settled for that job and that career, but it knows that you settled for it, right? Like, it shows that you're not passionate about it, or you're passionate sometimes. You're not completely happy. You're just doing it for one reason or the other, right? Because of stability, or because of money, or because of the status that it gives you, you know what I mean? Like, okay. And then if it's a person, they know that you've settled for them, because they have probably settled for you. And that, I don't think, is what you deserve, or that person deserves. And that is also just, in general, not a happy thing. It's not good. It's not a solid foundation, which is why the Tower is coming in. I feel like you've gotten warnings. You've gotten a lot of communication. Because again, let's read this again. The energy of integrity supports our choice to be consistently truthful and honest, while being guided by a higher moral standard. And also, I want to add by being guided by a higher power as well, because you definitely are guided. I just feel like some things have been lost in translation, or some things have been not fully seen by you in the capacity that they should be. But when I tell you they're about to be in March, they're about to be seen, okay? All right. I hope that this resonated. I hope it brought you clarity. I'm wishing you an amazing March, an amazing next 30 days, if that's when you're seeing it, or March 2025, or 26, 27, 28. I don't know what year you're watching, or from where, but I wish you the best, Paul 4. Thank you for letting me read for you. It's an honor. Your spirit guides love you very much, and they support you very, very much. But they're saying you gotta listen to us, buddy. Like, you gotta, please listen to us. All right. Sending you a lot of love, peace, healing, and magic, because you deserve it. And believe in magic, Paul 4. All right. I hope to see you in other readings. Have a good one.